Sri Lanka's Cabinet of Ministers has granted approval to obtain a $200 million loan from the Asian Development Bank to be repaid in 25 years at a 2% rate of interest. The loan will be allocated to facilitate two sub-programs under the Economic Stabilization and Reform programs. Meanwhile, Cabinet also gave approval to draft a Loan Management Act with the expectation of establishing a state loan management institute with the technical support of the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank. The Cabinet of Ministers has given the nod to a proposal by President Ranil Wickremesinghe to enter into a loan agreement with the Asian Development Bank to obtain an amount of $200 million. Initial discussions with the Asian Development Bank have been held by the Sri Lankan government to obtain two loan facilities, each based on policies to implement two sub-programs under the Economic Stabilization and Reform program. The loan agreement of $200 million will be subject to an annual interest rate of 2% with a repayment period of 25 years, inclusive of a grace period of 5 years in relation to the first sub-program. The Cabinet of Ministers has granted approval to a resolution by the Acting Minister of Finance to direct the legal draftsman to draft the bill of the State Loan Management Act. The decision was first discussed in the Supplementary Budget of 2022, where the importance of the establishment of a State Loan Management Institute as an institutional reform while enhancing loan management and transparency was discussed. This has also been recognized as a prioritized sector under the Appropriation Loan Facility of the International Monetary Fund, and technical assistance has been rendered by the International Monetary Fund and World Bank in order to establish the proposed State Loan Management Institute. The Loan Management Reform Plan, Loan Management Institutional Framework and Legal Framework have been planned as of now. Sri Lanka's Cabinet of Ministers has approved a proposal to amend the Inland Revenue Act to allow tax concessions to registered institutions collaborating with the government to provide health and education services to disabled children. Inland Revenue Act No. 24 of 2017 is to be amended to give tax relief to legitimate charity establishments collaborating with the government health sector and or education system in providing health facilities to children with disabilities and prioritizing the well-being of disabled children. Cabinet of Ministers approved the proposal presented by the Minister of Environment to maintain a country pavilion for the duration of the 28th Conference of the Parties to the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change, scheduled to be held in Dubai from the 30th of November to the 12th of December. During the summit, Sri Lanka expects to present a proposal to establish the Climate Justice Forum. During the summit, Sri Lanka aims to raise awareness regarding the aspirations of developing countries, together with countries that are more likely to be at risk due to climate change.